What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Elmcreek series. So I know I talked a little bit about last episode. I wasn't sure that we're gonna have that much to do this episode. I lied. We have plenty to do. We need to go ahead and get 6 and 4 cultivated. So I'm gonna set Sally up on this right away because we have a bunch of other stuff to do too. First and foremost, I think it's probably a good time to go ahead and sell our honey. It shouldn't be worth much money. And actually, while we're here, let's check the price of sunflower oil. It might be good enough to sell. 38.35. We get 37.06. We'll hold off till next month. Oh, snow. That complicates everything. That is kind of funny though, because I was thinking last episode, like, is this map messed up? I don't think I've seen it covered in snow yet, but I guess that answered that. It is not messed up. Get these over here really quick. There we go. Last one, and then we'll get the honey. We do have most of the pallet in our storage. We probably won't get much money off of it, but it's okay. We do need more hives at some point. I've just been kind of camping on that for some reason, but that's okay. Let's lift this up a little bit. There we go. Kind of uneven over here. Can't see with the snow anymore. Okay, so we will get this pallet set up over here, and then we'll have the other one come out. I don't know exactly where it comes out when it's only one. So we're gonna put this down here, because I think that'll be a good spot. Let's see. We do need to do something with our flour too, but I think we're gonna save the flour for the bakery. And we'll transport that whenever we buy it. We'll transport that over there. But let's get this honey sold. I do love starting episodes off with a little bit of money, even though this is probably going to be the least amount possible. This is only 13 liters. I think the other one's only like 400, so it's fine though. Money's money. Okay. We're 68. Next to nothing. Ooh, let's throw in our lights though. It's hard to see. Okay. So yeah, I think since we can actually run another AI, it's probably worth it. Because I don't actually, it's snowing, so the yield will be lower. I wonder if it's not snowing later. Okay, we got more than I thought. About 1,200 or so. Let's check the weather really quick. Okay, it'll stop snowing at like 10 o'clock. Okay, cool. Because I do think we're gonna go ahead and harvest too, because I want to plant another round of 20 trees over there. So I figured we may as well do that. We definitely need to fill up the sawmill. We'll leave this here for now. Let's turn off the lights. Yeah, we only have 4305. Greenhouses should need some love too. Yeah, so we'll definitely get to that today as well. Let's go ahead and check contracts just in case. Just a sowing contract for cotton. Yeah. I do think we plan on planting 6, to be honest. I'm not sure what. That's why I want to get it cultivated. Same thing with 4. More than likely, we'll end up planting something. I don't think there's a particular reason to check on the goats, but we will, just in case. Honestly, I just kind of like looking at them. What's up, guys? What's up? So many of you. Yep, still 51,000 liters, 40% reproduction, so we got a minute before we get more, but it's fine. I'm not going to check the milk. It's super low. Ooh, that is some awfully green grass in the middle of some snow. Fine though, we're gonna get that and we're gonna harvest some more. I can't tell if our trees are any bigger. I don't think so. I think I said 8.3 meters. That should be the first stage. I don't know how many stages there are. but I am curious when it will go into the next stage. But yeah, there's all that. I think we will most likely go ahead and get to filling up the sawmill. I think that makes the most sense. We may also mulch the combined field. I haven't decided on that, but it would be a good time to mulch it, I believe. We could just cultivate it though. Works the same, you just don't get the, so you get the benefits of a cover crop, but you don't get the 2% extra yield. I think it's 2. It might be 5. 2 or 5, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But let's go drop some trees. I think we're gonna go after... There's still a big one over here. I think we're gonna go after the new ones. I think there's a couple on field 6, so we'll drag them off from there really quick, and yeah, see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I am finishing up the first tree, and I did just remember something. We had that sprayer in the shop. Hopefully it's still there and still on sale. Because I would like to use that thing. Oh, come on. I do not like this trigger. I thought about processing these trees appropriately, but honestly I think the trunk is so wide that I was kind of thinking about getting a log port for the telehandler. I think the trunk's so wide that we wouldn't be able to grab it anyways. Pretty big tree. American elm, I think. There we go. Cool. Which is fitting. American elm on Elmcreek. Perfect. Okay, so it is still there. Awesome. I do want to go ahead and buy this. I thought about it. I want it. We need it. We're going to go to a sprayer. We will be keeping the spreader for now. We're going to get See and Spray. This would be nice. This is mainly for fertilizer, but we're not going to get that for now. It makes it pretty expensive. So we're just going to do this hire purchase. We're going to put half down. We're going to do it over 3 years, and we're going to do option 2. So perfect. We did get that. I do kind of want to spend this year. I've been thinking about it a lot. We're going to get the bakery a little bit later. I want to spend this year getting some bigger equipment. I want to be able to handle a lot bigger fields, because I want to start buying bigger fields, but there's really no point. So yeah, anyways, I did want to go ahead and buy that before it comes off sale. I think it's worth it. It'll be nice. So we still need some way to spread lime, which there's a couple different options for that one. We're going to take out this other tree, get this in the sawmill, and yeah, we'll start filling up the greenhouse. Come on. There we go. Perfect. And the last one. So yeah, I also want to go ahead and mow field 2 because we're gonna put some more trees over there. So we'll cut a little bit more into the field. I was really hoping that would just go straight in. It didn't. Come on, guy. Let's go. Oh, barnacles. There we go. Nice. Okay, so let's put the winch up really quick. We will put our telehandler back up, and I think we'll go ahead and start filling up the greenhouse, and then we can start turning our, hopefully the snow will clear up soon, and then we'll be able to turn our attention to mowing. I don't want to mow until the snow's gone. I don't know if the snow on the ground actually affects it, but obviously if it is snowing, that will absolutely affect it. And actually, I want to make sure this says sorghum, correct? Because we may put in some sorghum this year. Let's see. Sorghum. No, it doesn't. Just oats. Okay, so anything that's oats, we do with this. All right, let's check the crop calendar really quick. So we're gonna be looking for February. We can put cotton in, but I don't want to put cotton in. We can harvest grass in February, which is nice, and it'll start growing again next month, so that's good. We can put in oats next month. We can put in soybeans in April. I'm not sure that we want to do soybeans. I don't know. I was kind of thinking possibly soybeans on 6. But I really don't know, to be honest. Maybe soybeans. So anyways, we have oats, soybeans in April, sunflowers. Ooh, is that what I wanted to put in 6? I think that is what I wanted to put in 6. I think we're going to do sunflowers in 6. Yeah, we're doing sunflowers in 6. That's right. So 4 and the combined field is all. I think we had planned on putting oats in the combined field, sunflowers here. So what are we going to put in 4? That's just the question. Do we want to do sorghum? We haven't done sorghum yet. It wouldn't be much, and we can't put those into April until April. So that field will go through one more month, but we can do the sunflowers and we can do the oats. Or were we talking about sunflowers in the front? I all of a sudden cannot remember. It doesn't really matter though, to be honest. It doesn't matter. So I think it's fine that this is cultivated because it looks like whatever's coming up here we're planting. So no reason just to leave it there. This will save us a little bit of time next episode, so it's fine. He can cultivate that. We don't even have any cultivating contracts up, which is a travesty, to be completely honest with you. But I do want to go ahead and grab the Bailey Bowser really quick. Let's get these greenhouses loaded up, and yeah, we'll check on the sawmill and see how much we wound up putting in there real quick before we start. 42,000, that'll be good for a couple months. So let's get after this, and I'll see you guys in just a second. You know, I don't know if it's the snow or what, but it would appear that Sally has forgotten to hit the gas pedal. What in the world was that, Sally? Okay, there she goes. There she goes. Okay, back to filling up. last trip. The snow has got me sliding everywhere, though. We will go ahead and top off this. Shouldn't take much. Oh, just a little hit. And this one should take every bit of the rest. Maybe not, actually. How much does it need? Yeah, it's not going to take it all. Most of it, though. Okay, so greenhouses are done. They should be good for a nice little while. Same thing with the sawmill. It'll be at least 4 months on that, maybe longer. We'll probably sell another huge load of plank soon. You know, the Bailey Bowser is such a weird mod. It takes so long to detach. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it does. It was nice to actually use the McCormick today, though. Not for anything big, but, you know, move some trees and whatnot. I really don't know where I want to put this thing, but we'll leave it here for now. I think it's fine. Turn off the beacons. We don't need those. Let's find a home for this thing really quick. And Sally should be just about wrapping up on the front field there. Hopefully. I don't think we need the JCB for anything else. Like I said, I was considering getting a log port for it, but I don't know, I'm a little bit worried. I don't think it'll actually grab. Those trunks are so big, I don't think it can, but that's fine. It's going to be a bale and pallet machine. That is the plan. So, looks like they're done. Let's check. Nope, nothing on the contracts. I think we're going to go ahead and return this. I do plan on buying a cultivator this year. So maybe we'll buy it the next time we need to lease it. I'm not entirely sure, but for now, I think it's been pretty good for the winter, and we're going to go ahead and return it. I do believe we did decide that we could get a little bit bigger one. And to be honest with you, it may be time to buy the winch. So you know what? Let's just return this. We're going to go ahead and buy it. We're going to start slowly amassing some bigger farm equipment. That is hopefully the plan. I don't think we need a bigger roller, though. I think the roller is actually a really good size for us. But we definitely need to own our own planter. I would like to get a combine this year. You know, I don't really know where I want to put all my equipment, actually, the more I think about it. We'll just park. It is snowing, so we'll just park this one. Oh, no, we won't. No, we won't. I forgot. I'm going to put this one to work, did I? We still need to cut the grass. I'm just worried about the snow being on the ground being a problem. So we are waiting around for that to clear up. Get this a tad. And we should probably give it a wash when we get done. That does mean that we do need to lease the windrower. We'll go stick the McCormick in the other, oh, not that one. In the other barn. If we get another opportunity in a smaller tractor, or maybe a bigger tractor, I don't know, we'll probably go ahead and buy that too. I have decided I think we need to get rid of the Fiat. As long as I don't use it, we shouldn't get the audio issue happening. It hasn't happened the entire episode so far, which is kind of miraculous, but it's because we have not used that thing once. So as much as I love it, it's got to go. The next thing that I think is most pressing is going to be cutting this grass, but we need to lease 2 pieces of equipment because we are also going to plant some trees today. Where in the world am I going? What am I doing with my life? Okay, so the first thing is the windrower. I think we're going to get the same small one. It's very cheap and pretty efficient. I do plan on getting a windrower that we own this year. We'll probably target, at the very least, something like this. But honestly, we'll probably go for a little bit bigger. I don't think that one's pretty massive. Honestly, 8.4 is not bad for the price. We'll probably target this one, to be honest. I do want to get that. It would also be really nice to get the back half of our mower setup, right here, which is only 120 horsepower, which is another thing for a job for a small tractor. If it can pull all of this stuff, that would be fantastic. So that is something we're looking for. Also, really quick, while we're here, I downloaded an official mod for a harvester that we're after. Did I not enable it? I maybe did not enable it. Oh no, it's down here at the bottom. This try-on would be really nice. I think it's about the most bang for our buck that we can get. So if this thing pops up on the sale, and even if it doesn't, we're getting this thing this year. So what I don't know though is whether or not our harvester, first of all, I don't plan on using this year. I want to have the other one by the time we're ready to harvest. I don't know if this thing depreciates in value every month, even if you don't use it. So let me know in the comments if you guys actually know the answer to that, because maybe I should sell this sooner rather than later. I don't know how much we'll get out of it, but I assume for the whole setup, we might be able to get like 60, 70, 80,000. That would be really nice, but I'm not positive that we'll get that much. So anyways, those are just some little things for the future, but we do need the tree planter, and then hopefully the snow will come off the ground soon. Tree planter. I'm gonna get this leased, 1402. We need a pallet of saplings. Of course, not American elm. I think we were doing oak. So let's buy that, which is great. And then also we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wait on the fertilizer, I think. We could. I think we're just gonna go ahead, because I know we need to spray soon. We're gonna go ahead and get one pallet of this. I don't think it really matters. We're gonna go with Helm. Let's do it. I think maybe we have something, and it may just be that. The more I think about it, maybe I should have checked over here first. Oh yeah, it looks like we did. It's not that much. It'll be fine. We do have some solid fertilizer still. Some stuff we should probably consolidate at some point. But either way, let us hop in this tractor. Pray we don't get the audio glitch, and we'll go pick up our spreader, and we may take something else over there and get the planter. You guys notice this, but we have a beacon on the sprayer too. Absolutely love that. That is so cool, and it's one of the ones I like. I like the circular ones a lot. I think they look so awesome. But yeah, I am pretty happy about having this thing. I do not have a clue where I want to put it. It is pretty big. We don't really have a good spot for it, I don't believe, so we'll probably leave it out for now. But that's fine. We're gonna go pick up the rest of the equipment and pray that here pretty soon the snow will be off the ground. Oh boy, let's go. We got an apple. This thing stuck out like a sore thumb with everything being white. Nice. All right, guys. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let some time pass. Snow's gonna come off. Let me know if you guys know if the snow actually affects the yield on grass. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I would like to get another 6 or 7 bales, and then I think we're just gonna stick them directly into the goat. And yep. Oh, looky there. I popped open the shop, came back, and it is fine. Awesome. Let's get to work on this, guys. And yeah, I'll see you once everything's done. Sally, what are you doing? Oh my lord. This is not good, Sally. This is not good at all. Well, I guess we should probably fix this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe we should do this ourselves. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, guys. Oh, what are you doing, for? What are you doing, buddy? Needs a pet. Alrighty. So yeah, we have finished up all of that. I do want to go ahead and get this planted real quick, but I guess we will just go ahead and put the McCormick up. Don't think we'll be needing it anymore. We can do the planting with the other tractor. We do plan on doing that, of course. We'll take the JCB over there. I'm gonna use that to get the bales up really quick, and then yeah, let's do some planting. Okay, I was a little bit more particular with where they went. We're gonna try to leave quite a bit of this field, but really quick, we're gonna return this, and then we're gonna cut that portion of the field off really quick. So let's get to it. Okay, guys, so the next round of trees are in. I wasn't able to get this super straight, but I think it's fine. We still have a little bit of land, and I think there should be enough room to work it. Hopefully, this tree is going to get a little annoying, but that's okay. That is another round of 20 trees, though, so awesome. We're going to do the same thing next year until eventually we're going to have a forest over here, and we'll likely put a sawmill over here, and we'll still have the other one running as well. So should be a lot easier with whichever sawmill's over here than to get them over there, but it's okay. It is okay. Let's go to the gas station really quick, and then I think we'll wrap this episode up. This tractor really needs some gas. Okay, so luckily we had plenty to do today. We got our sawmill filled up, we got our greenhouse filled up, we put a little bit more food in the goat pen, or I guess we could call it the goat barn at this point. What else did we do? Like we did something. Oh yeah, we got our brand new sprayer, so we're set up and ready to spray all of these fields. Next month is going to be a pretty big month. Oh yeah, check on the food here for the chickens. Should be good. Yeah, we're still at 22. It is crazy how long this has lasted, and that chicken looks like he's on fire. What the heck? Okay, anyways, so yeah, I think that just about wraps up the episode, guys. And in case y'all did not remember, we are after another tractor that we're going to replace the Fiat with. We're okay with the smaller one, something like 120 to 140 horsepower. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and get this tractor set up on this thing. Maybe not, actually. We need narrow tires, don't we? Oh well, we'll worry about it next time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time.